YouTube, what it do? It's your boy TWV, and we are back for episode 14 of 40 years of Wrestlemania with TWV. Wrestlemania 14 took place on March 29th, 1998 at the FleetCenter in Boston, Massachusetts, with an attendance of 19,028. This was a 8-card WrestleMania, but I want to say 2 of them were on the pre-show, if I'm not mistaken. So when I looked up on Wikipedia, you don't see those. So it's like a six match show. Very underwhelming until you get to like the last 2 matches of the show, which will be Kane versus Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels. So everything else is kind of lackluster. Triple H had a match for the European Championship against Owen Hart, but China was handcuffed to Sergeant Slaughter and he wanted like a disqualification. And the match before that, it was Billy Gunn and Road Dogg Jesse James versus Mankind and Terry Funk in a trash can match. Like, that was cool, but Terry Funk was like 55 years old. Who wants to see an old man go out there and damn near kill himself? So that shit was really underwhelming. Overall, for the WWF Tag Team Championships. But yeah, it wasn't really nothing in the beginning of the show that really jumps off the page or I would recommend you to watch. It's pretty lackluster, pretty forgettable until you get to the Kane Undertaker match. So with that being said, let's get into the match that I did like. So the first match that I did like was the Kane and Undertaker match. Like, this is, I will want to say, Undertaker's best WrestleMania match so far because he fought from under a lot. Because the feud going into it, he didn't want to ever fight his brother. He promised his parents he wouldn't fight his brother. You know, Kane found out Undertaker was the one that killed his family, their family, quote unquote. So there was a lot going into it. So it was really cool to see Undertaker fight from under and take a lot of a beating at first. Like, Kane put him through an announce table, like he was beating the brakes off, and then Undertaker flipped the switch, and then he beat the brakes off of Kane, and then boom, triple tombstone pile drive to put Kane down. 1, 2, 3. The streak continues to live on. So the second match that I liked was the Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels match for the WWF Championship. So the match is really well paced. They had Mike Tyson as a special enforcer. Triple H and China came down with Shawn Michaels in the first couple minutes of the match. They got removed from ringside, so they couldn't interfere with the match. So it was a really good match. They were beating the piss out of each other. Like, it was a good old slobber knocker, if you remember what Jim Ross would say. They were beating the brakes off of each other, and then once business started to pick up, it got to it. Crucial point of the match is the end where Shawn Michaels is trying to go for Sweet Chin Music. Stone Cold's ducking him. Then he finally hits Shawn Michaels with the stunner. Boom, 1, 2, 3. We have a new WWF champ because Mike Tyson counted the 3 count because in the midst of the match, the ref got knocked out and no ref never came back down. So since Tyson was a special enforcer, he was able to enforce the 3 count, which means the Austin era started at WrestleMania 14. I love these 2 matches. These are definitely 2 TWV recommended matches. They will probably fall somewhere on the best 40 matches of all 40 WrestleManias ranking list sooner or later when I start dialing that up. But with that being said, it's your boy TWV checking in and checking out. I'll catch you tomorrow for the SmackDown recap and WrestleMania 15. Peace.